During the Smash 4 days, Zero for me was just a story, an entertaining one. I was one of those people that was always rooting for the other guy. I really wanted to be inspired by the underdog. I was in college and I just found out about competitive Smash and I thought I could make it up there. Obviously I didn't because I had a job and I had to go to school. But anyway, Zero wasn't an underdog. He was a monster that just kept winning and winning and winning until he didn't. And once he finally lost, instead of watching him thinking he was just a story, I actually saw the person. I mean, I don't know him, but I saw him. So I started being on his side in tournaments. I genuinely wanted to see him win and I was rooting for him. I started actually paying attention to his tech and really paying attention to his plays. Studying psychology in college has taught me a lot about people, and I knew it must have been really difficult for him to keep winning, trying not to mess up, staying out of stress, and still having the stamina to go as long as he possibly could. Eventually, I started watching his YouTube content more consistently, and the guy was kind of cool. I didn't expect that. When his hand got injured, I don't know why, but I felt that. And when he eventually quit Smash, I really felt that for some reason. It probably was really difficult for him to do that too, because quitting your passion, what you think is your passion, is hard to do. I'm pretty sure a lot of us felt this way or had the same experience or at least close to it. This guy was really a legend. I know he's not into competitive Smash anymore, and trust me, I'm not in denial, but I want to highlight the greatness of what came before. This video is a tribute to Zero, the second episode on the way of edgeguarding. This kind of video is a hype video, hyping up the edgeguarding feats he did in the past, and also a video that I feel as though anybody can learn from. So since I did this video before, this time I won't focus on the character as much, and I'll actually focus more on the person, the player that's playing the character. And so to get started, I want to start by looking at offstage. I like to kind of separate the topics in these kind of videos so that way I'm not just rambling on, but we're going to see how crazy Zero was able to edgeguard in a game like Smash 4. In my opinion, Smash 4's ledge trapping was way more viable than being offstage because of how good air dodging was in this game. But top players, and especially Zero, was able to make it happen.
Sucks! Pokey Toki! Oh god! Alright, nice fair off the stage. Woo! Oh, he goes really high to avoid the down air. Will he go for the down air? Oh, he goes for it on stage!
Let's go! He's
Reset.
kicking!
Oh.
Excellent patience from Zero in shield right there. Waiting out the full jab combo.
Oh!
What?
As I readjust my non-existent glasses. Kicks!
Oh!
Alright!
Now seeing him do this to Sue back then was mind-blowing. He's basically reading Sue like crazy and keeping him off stage. Like, who can do this kind of reads? This is so hype. And then hearing the people in the background go crazy, like hearing stuff like that and watching these tournaments was amazing back then. And not only was he good at just flat out reading his opponents, he was also good at just playing against the character he's playing against and using their weaknesses to edgeguard them.
It's just so good in this matchup, right? He always tries to throw Cloud off stage and capitalize on the recovery. Are we going to see a spike? Not quite.
We're going to see a down.
World. But here comes Zero. This crowd is rowdy right now, Vicky.
Oh my. Oh my goodness! Can he make it back? This is the only way for him.
Yo, for real, check out the micro space in here. He moves slightly backwards and then walked forward, then down smash Cloud. Now, obviously Zero knew a lot about this game, about like matchups and how to edgeguard those certain characters, reading his opponents and everything. But the thing that fascinates me the most is this simple trick that he would do that surprises his opponents off stage.
Play that no fun allowed game on this tree for a little bit, not able to get that full limit break charge, and in any case, he damage. Any damage is good damage.
Yeah, if you do a tipper forward smash, that's dude, time and time again. Yeah, I mean, they're both really great players, and it's crazy because like,
I feel like most mid to low level players rarely test setups like this because it's such a specific situation. I feel like Zero really practiced this setup, and this setup that he possibly practiced won him so many games. And from his recent video, he knew this was a thing that he does.
Man, you're making this really hard.
Yeah, I think the stage is amazing for Rosa. Like, one of her best.
I see. Oh, the zero!
No.
Now, like I said before, when you ledge trap and smash 4, you get things done. I feel like Zero knew the real remedy of ledge trapping in this game. I think Zero was setting up his ledge traps before the opponent was off stage, and also just his raw reactions was freaking crazy.
That up tilt.
Locust riding some crazy momentum here. Getting big punishes back, but Zero wants to shut the door. Back air, finding its mark.
The best position work.
All right. Ned's been doing a really good job picking his ledge options. Zero has not been able to read him like at every point. Like you see him do so much.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Like right there, that might have been a misinput. Like I don't think he would have wanted that jab.
I don't believe so either, but nonetheless, Zero's still hanging in there for the most part. Now we got 91% up right now on Ned, and Zero with the ledge traps, forcing him to burn that limit.
It really is.
Oh, and
That's not going to do it. He DI's down in a way to avoid the up smash.
Actually, yesterday, Nairo was practicing against Anti's Diddy. So who knows? Nairo probably might be ready for this matchup.
Maybe. Not looking like it so far, man. He has yet to take a stock off Zero.
Up
Oh,
tilt.
the up tilt again. I'm telling you, man, that's just his go-to kill move this tournament.
This is really good. You see what I mean? He's actually setting up the banana while Locust is already on stage. Next thing you know, he's reading his jump with a fast reaction and then going off stage and hitting him. He was just great at keeping people in the corner. Ledge trapping and being off stage was amazing to watch from him. But the best parts to me is when I got to see him do some crazy style plays.
Banana war. Who's gonna blink first? It looks like Zenodo gonna blink to that monkey flip.
What?
Whoa!
My goodness! Looking for all of the end of the invincibility. Good.
I see him. Okay, short hop forwarder goes for the double down tilt into the spike that time. He is really sticking it to Ryoto. Ryoto's gonna have to make a little magic happen here. This match is completely running away from him. He's gonna have to try to claw himself out of this deficit again. Some of those down tilt conversion combos don't quite work as well on Ryoto here because, like we talked about with the can, busts up a lot of that commotion.
Can we talk about that movement that TSM Zero just displayed for us?
Wow.
I really truly loved watching Zero back then, and even doing this video now is kind of hitting a nostalgia bone for me. If you're an original sub of mine and you don't know who he is, you should go to his YouTube and watch his videos, because my favorite videos are the ones where he talk about the history of like his friendships with people and just like Smash history in general. Like this video if you enjoyed it, because it really helps me out a lot. Now, who do you guys want me to do next? MK Leo or Samsora? Let me know in the comment section.